Institutional Orientation 2022. And to formally start our program, I'd like to request everyone to please stand for the Urian prayer, to be followed by the singing of the Philippine National Anthem and the FSUU hymn.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. O God, by your grace, your servant Father Urius, enkindled with the fire of your love, became a burning and a shining light in your church. Grant that we also may be aflame with a spirit of love and discipline. May we ever walk for you as children of light, that our lives may reflect your loving radiance, and let your light shine in every word that we say, in every action that we do, in every choice that we make, and in every noble cause that we commit ourselves to. Through Jesus Christ our Lord, who lives and reigns with you in the unity of the Holy Spirit, one God, now and forever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Madyaw nga hapon kaninyo nga horot FSUU. Good afternoon, Urians!
And of course, isang malakas na palakpakan at sigawan, Urians! Of course, isang magandang hapon sa lahat. And of course, welcome to the Uriantation 2022.
And we are your hosts for today. I am Andre Francibayan.
And of course, my name is Renil. And grabe, I am very hot, marog daghan nga berry. Diba? I am very excited and so happy to see the faces of our freshies. And I believe dili lang freshies ang naadiri karon, but also the other years nga na. And of course, dili lang atong mga live audience ang atong kauban because we are also live on Facebook for our fellow Orients nga wala diri karon. Hello, comment down below kung asa mo nga program na gikan, di ba?
Yes, it's been a while, partner. No, nga we have an orientation. I think 3 years na, no?
3 years.
Since 2019, and finally we're able to witness or see face-to-face ang atong mga freshies from different programs.
Sakto na because 2019 was the last orientation that we had and ang mga first year ato kay fourth year na karon. Diba? Ako mga estudyante. Diba? And of course, this time before we head on to our orientation 2022, why don't we give ourselves some energy muna? Mag-energizer muna tayo
Ayan.
for all our freshies. Be, isang malakas na palakpakan at sigawan, freshies!
I love the energy.
Para mas ma-energize pa tayo this time, let us all stand because we will be teaching you something today na magagamit natin for our orientation and as well as our limited na face-to-face classes. Be, tayo tayong lahat, mag-energize sir muna tayo.
Ayan.
And of course, sa lahat ng mga live viewers natin, makisayaw din kayo. Mas inaara mo sa inyong balay.
Tingnog gihapon.
Oo, sayo-sayo, gihapon.
Sabay-sabay tayo.
This time, together with the dance company, we'll be teaching you our new normal dance.
Paano ba yan, partner?
We'll be teaching you 5 easy steps for our new normal dance para na din protected tayo or we can remember the safety protocols against COVID-19. Alright, always remember, sa lahat ng mga freshies, always remember nga sa every step na among itudlo. Makuratan mo sa taan ni Sir Fred. Every step na among itudlo, always start to the right. So the first step that we'll be teaching you is wash your hands. Sige, wash your hands. Start kayo sa right in 3, 2, 1. Very good. After you wash your hands, of course, you wear your face mask.
Ano day siya?
Oo.
Ano nagsuot ng mask?
Face mask.
Bago na di ay.
Bago man siya nga mask. Oo.
Pilit na siya diretso.
After wearing your face mask, let's do some social distancing.
Ay, murag na nuklod.
Muigwad gid dapat
Ano
pag
yun?
mag-social distancing.
Siya lang.
After we have our social distancing, taas natin ang ating mga kamay and let's do the temperature check. Ayan, temperature check tayo. And after we have our temperature check, we clap our hand. Alright, ready na ba ang Orients? This time, let's play some music para sa ating new normal dance. Play! Ayan, palakpakan muna. And of course, sayawin natin to na excited tayo for our limited face-to-face classes. Be, isang malakas sa palakpakan at sigawan, Orients!
Ayan, I love the energy.
Wash your hands! Wear your mask! Social distancing! Temperature check! Clap your hands! Sigaw! Wear your mask! Social distancing! Temperature check! FSUU, are you excited for our classes? Grabe ang energy.
Grabe
Thank you
excitement.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Diba? Thank you so much for participating.
Thank you so much, Dance Company.
Dance Company. Grabe, dili lang ka na, Andre, ang atong pag-check sa energy sa atong mga respective programs.
Yes.
Because later, they have prepared something for us.
Yes. I guess, no, gain na naging nag-aandam. Nagsayog sila nag-anihe diri para bangandaman ang ilang mga yel. Andam ba? Nangandam ba ang tanan?
Nag-andam
may
din
mga
sila sa atong
props.
yell because this is not just gonna be a normal yell for our students, but of course, this is gonna be a competition.
Yes, kay
August pa lang nag-start na ang university
days. So, ang madaog, ani, ay actually no contest ni siya. Ang makadaog, ani, will receive a medals, no? Ang madaog, maka-receive og 1 gold, second, silver, and a third kay bronze. So karon dapat nung sugna nato pagka-competitive kay yes, mandama na siya no karong university days.
Sa unang yes.
So, yes.
And of course, sa ating live viewers, because this time we'll be calling out all the programs of our university. So this time sa mga live viewers din natin ngayon, if you can hear your programs na tinatawag, comment down your respective programs na rin. Diba? Paulinin natin ng mga nag-iiba't
heart
ibang
reactions.
kulay
Oo.
ng mga hearts on our comment section. So of course, before anything else, we'd like to read to you the criteria for our chant or our yell competition. First up, we have mastery, 30 points, delivery, 30 points, content and originality, 20 points, and overall impact, 20 points. All right, I guess this time, Andre, let's check the level of excitement and energy from the respective programs of our university. This time, let's have some audience interaction. Bababa tayo. This time, let's check the level of excitement and energy because they are celebrating Mascara Festival, the instant celebrities during tax season, the elite Falcons of the Accountancy Program! Sige, let's start our yell. Once again, this time, let's hear out from the elite Falcons of the Accountancy Program. Alright! That was the elite Falcons of the Accountancy Program. And wait lang, naalam ko yung special request because I've been hearing that chant since 2013. Isa pang ACCOU, NTA, NC, Y Accountancy. Isa pa ACCOU, NTA, NC, Y Accountancy. Ladies and gentlemen, the elite Falcons of the Accountancy Program! Sige, Andre, sino naman ang kasama mo dyan?
Yes, dili mo pilde. My ho, walay pabor-pabor. Celebrating the Sinulog vibes, where are the descendants of Plato, William Shakespeare, and Albert Einstein, the loud and proud, the rising science of the Arts and Sciences Program. Ayan, so get ready kay andam na sila sa ilang yeah! All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Arts and Sciences program. Partner, where are you?
Of course, this time I am with the future entrepreneurs and business tycoons dancing to the beat of Panagbega Festival, the Phoenix of the Business Administration Program! This time, let's hear out there yell once again the Business Administration Program.
Ingkod, char.
Check tao eh.
Ingkod sa mga besh. Are you ready, mga person? Hey! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Hey! Let's... Oh, 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 oh. We are... We are freedom, we are fighter, we are stronger, take higher. Bringing dreams to the best of life. We give power on display, you stand, let's carry the flame that burns. Represent J, Phoenix represent. Represent J, Emmy represent. Represent JP Mac represent. Win the gold. Win the gold, A Bop, win the gold. Win the gold, A Bop, win the gold. B to the A to the P. We will aim for victory. A, 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 A. A, B. Let's go, Phoenix! B! A! B! Blazing Phoenix!
Once again, the Business Administration Program. Grabe!
Grabe.
Proud na proud kay ko sa akong estudyante. Diba? Murag, siya ginang nangusog. Alright, this time, Andre, sino naman ang kasama mo?
Ayan, dili po magpapilde. Dancing to the beat of Dinagyang Festival. The Future Crime Busters and Keepers of Peace. The Knights of Criminal Justice Education Program.
O naglibog na mo.
Oh, formation.
Nagduha-duha mo ha.
Hey.
Asa man gid ang paurong. Libog.
Oy, balik ang bangko.
Once again.
The Criminal Justice Education Program.
Yes, and of course, we also have the proud seniors nga naa sa likod. And this time, partners, celebrating Ati-Atihan Festival, the sons and daughters of Mark Zuckerberg, the blazing firefox of the Computer Studies Program. Wait lang, nagsabot pa sila ha. Oo. Mga 5 minutes practice.
Sige, paabot ta.
Be, once again, the Computer Studies Program! Hoy, wala mo nalipay nga naa mo diri. Pamakpakpod mo, oy. Be again, be the blazing firefox of the Computer Studies Program! Yan. Murag sa Monday na mag-lead sa exercise. Oo, sure na. Sige, let's hear the yell from the Computer Studies Program.
Hey, everybody! everybody, what's up and what's down? Come on everybody, we are the CSP. Firefox, coding, 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 coding. Firefox, debugging, gagging, bagging, bagging, bagging. Firefox, hacking, 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 hacking. We are the CSP. Hey, we are the Firefox. Hey, we are the CSP. Hey, we are the Firefox. CSP, 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 ESP, CSP, 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 CSP. We are the CSP. Hey, we are the Firefox. Hey, we are the CSP. Hey, we are the Firefox. C++, JavaScript, CSSCSP. C++, JavaScript,
Laban natin.
CSSCSP. Let your light shine. Wow, CSP!
Ayan. Habangin yung tingog po doy.
Hello, Sir Boligor. Okay na sila. Once again, the Computer Studies Program. Andre?
Yes, I'm here jiving with the beat of the Kadayawan Festival. The future builders and builders of the future. The mighty cougars of the Engineering and Technology Program.
Are you ready, mighty Cougars? Mighty Cougars! Mighty Cougars! Mighty Cougars! We're the mighty Cougars, which consists of highly well-founded individuals and programs whose students are learning with passion and highly values integration. Resiliency is what we're best in our guests. We must stand once more and take a part pace as we roll. We're the mighty Cougars. We're the mighty Cougars. We're the mighty Cougars. Cougars all together is taking over. Cougars all together is taking over. Cougars all together is taking over. Go, fight, win, mighty Cougars.
Ayan, I love cougars. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Engineering and Technology Program. Partner, ikaw na pod.
Alright, this time I am with the program. They are the sons and daughters of Florence Nightingale, jamming to the vibes of Dagkot Festival, the Eagles of the Nursing Program!
Nuestra Señora Candela, ikaw ang itamak sa pagkakagulang ng tagkarong matupad ang dala, pasulong sa kaayuhan ng kalampusan. Nuestra Señora Candela, nagpasalamat kami sa pagpapakita. Dahil mo ihatag ka na mo, hindi sa kabadbaran.
dami nila. Good luck sa acquaintance. Ito maigo.
Kinsa paganita! We are high! Reach the sky! We are ready! We are ready! We Go North! Go North! Go, 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 go North! Go North! Go, 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 go North! Go! Go Nursing Eagles! Go North! Go Nursing Eagles!
Laban, Task Force
That
Agila.
was the nursing program. Kinsa pagani ita? Wa mi kaila. This time, Andre.
Yes, I'm here celebrating the Giant Lantern Festival. Where are the future shapers and shapers of the future? The guardian house of the teacher education program. Marlo Energy.
All right, that was the teacher education program and grabe ang energy
Grabe.
nga gihatag sa atong freshies.
Yes.
Be again, isang
Very
malakas sa
energetic.
palakpakan at sigawan, Orians!
Correct. Dapat jud karon pa lang competitive and energetic na kay daghan pa tay mga umaabot nga mga activities nga kanang energy ang gipangita jud nato.
Oo, ang dili lang activities,
Yes.
of course, atong mga klase po.
Klase po, syempre. Kanang energy dapat ha kanang mga
Sa day ka, Andre,
recitation.
nagpa-enroll ra ka para sa activities?
No, a major in you days. Charla.
Alright, so this time, and grabe din ang ating mga live viewers because nagpaulan talaga sila ng mga different colors of hearts for their respective programs. And this time, Urians, to formally welcome us for this academic year, let us hear a message from the Vice President of Academics and Research, Reverend Father Randy Jasper Ochige. Let's all watch this.
Greetings, fellow Orians. I'm very excited to welcome you to our new school year, 2022-2023. And I'm very happy and very proud to tell you that our campus, both in Morelos and here in the city, is ready to welcome our new students as well as the older ones. In this school year, our modality will be blended, which means that when we speak about blended learning, we're talking about a face-to-face learning modality. So there will be schedules for face-to-face synchronous learning classes, as well as we're continuing in our utilization of our FSUU Learn. This transition is being done for two main reasons. The first one is that a blended learning modality will ensure that our students, all of you, will gain and experience the full array of the competencies that we are offering as a university at all levels, no? Preschool, grade school, high school, college, and graduate studies. Of course, and the second reason for this is that we want to ensure the quality education that Urius is known for. And we are very proud and we are very optimistic that we will be able to implement this modality because our teachers have trained, our professors are competent, and we have the platform and the capability to deliver our blended modality of learning. This transition also supports or in a way incarnates the theme of our school year this year, which is embracing the future with resilience and hope. When we speak about embracing the future, we are also adapting to the new normal. With this, I am enjoining all the students to be responsible in following all the health protocols for your safety and for your seamless experience of blended learning here in our campuses. When we speak about embracing the future with resilience and hope, we have always believed that Urians are resilient persons. Resilience talks about optimism and being able to thrive despite challenges, being able to grow, being able to adapt, and being able to flourish, because this is who we are. This is embedded in our Ignatian spirituality. And finally, we embrace the future with hope, because all the things that we do this in the name of our faith in a God who cares for us. And so we embrace this new normal. We embrace the future. We embrace the blended learning modality with resilience, but most of all with hope, because we know that we can be strong, we will overcome, and we will thrive with the grace of our Almighty Father. Welcome, Urians.
All right, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our Vice President for Academic Affairs and Research, Reverend Father Randy Jasper C. Odchig. And this time, to give us an orientation about the health protocols of our university, please help me welcome the Director of Medical and Dental Clinic, Dr. Anna Marie J. Gamos, DPPS, MS, HHM. A round of applause, please.
Maayong hapon sa tanan, maayong hapon Orians, first year ba ta tanan or sagol? Sagol no? Grabe, na-amaze ko sa inyong energy. Murag, na-feel na ako ba nga murag, hala, wait lang sa ha. But despite that, I welcome you all. And this afternoon, I know excited tang tanan no nga mo balik sa school, but we have to take note of course of our health protocols. So this afternoon, I'm going to go one by one with that for us all to remain safe in our learning environment in FSUU. So next. Okay, so we have the FSUU entry requirements. So kanina, di ba, gipangitaan mo ani nila tanan, right? So every day, or not really every day kay blended learning man ta, so every time mo anhi sa school, we need all these requirements before entry. So iandam na ninyo tanan, okay? First, we need your COVID vaccination card. So dapat as mandated by the CHED guidelines in going back to face-to-face classes, that all higher education students should be fully vaccinated. So dili lang na siya sa ORIUS required, but in all other higher education in the entire Philippines. So si CHED mismo, ana. So if dili siya fully vaccinated, meaning 2 doses sa Sinovac, Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, Sputnik, and 1 dose for Janssen is already considered fully vaccinated. Now, if you just receive 1 dose for those vaccines other than the Janssen, so you have to present negative result of either antigen or RT-PCR test. Okay? So, klaro siya. So, ayaw basula ang guard kung dili mo pasudlon kay wala mo ka-present, ana. Kay it's a requirement. It's mandated by CHED for the entire higher education institution. So next. And then we have to answer the online health declaration form. So ang online health declaration form, para paspas ra ang atong pagsulod sa ORIUS, kinahanglan kung schedule mo to have a face-to-face classes for that particular day, kailangan mo answer na mo daan, buntag pa or naa pa mo sa inyong balay. It's just a 1-page health declaration lang na siya for the new or revised health declaration. Isa lang yun na siya ka-page, and then you have to answer it truthfully. Dili man lang ni para sa amo, sa ORIUS, but para sa atong tanan for our safety. Okay? So, para dali ra ang atong pagpasulod, kailangan naana mo ani. I-consider pa to na mo gaina kay bag-o pamantaan. We just karon pag yun ta nag-orient. Okay, next. And then, of course, the FSUU ID. So, kung wala pa man ta na human o pa-print out sa atong ID, so pwede ra ang inyuhang study load. Kahit screenshot, it's okay. Basta nagpamatuod lang na student mo diri sa FSUU. Kung katong bag-o pag yun, kung wala pa ka-print sa study load, wala pa yung FSUU ID, you can present your old ID or any valid ID for that matter. Okay, next. And reminders, everyone. First, face mask at all times. So kani siya karon, especially sa ato karon activity, please do not forget gyud kay daghan ra bata diri face mask gyud ta, especially sa inyo nga nagtapad-tapad na ta. And even outside sa pagawas nato sa gym, you have to wear always our face mask. Okay? And then wear it properly. Dili pwede nga ana lang siya. Way labot ang ilong, kailangan ilong og baba ang tabunan, ha? Okay, next. Observe minimum distance, 1 meter apart or 1 seat apart for that matter. Ma-classroom man, magawas man sa school, we have to observe minimum distance. Okay, next. And then, bawal mag-tapok-tapok o kaya if ever tapos na ang klase ninyo, you have to go outside na and go home. And have your own personal hygiene kits. So, kailangan po ni nato sila individual. And inside your hygiene kit must have an extra face mask, alcohol or hand wipes, or hand sanitizer, and then utensils. Mag-open na ta for our concessioners, but we have to stick to also our zip policy. So, kailangan magdala mo inyong kaugalingong water bottle. Bawal ang mga single-use plastic bottle. Ayan. So, bring your own water bottle, snacks, and utensils. Next. Wash or sanitize hands properly. So, katong gaina, it's nice to know nga nag-remind sila, pero naagyo tayo proper hand washing technique, ha? So, mo ni siya. We will share this one later on for you to take note also. Next. follow signages. So we are implementing a one-way foot traffic, meaning one side pasulod entry on the right side and pagawas on the left side. So always take note of this aron dili ta maghuot o dili ta magbinanggaay. Sanitize your personal space. So once you go inside your classroom, that chair of yours is intended for the entire semester na ninyo. So you have to sanitize first before using, and then after using that chair or seat, to give courtesy for the next user as well. Although we do sanitize the entire school and classroom before classes and after classes. And segregate your garbage properly. So before, tulurata ka colors. The yellow one is non-biodegradable, meaning dili malata. Ang green is biodegradable, malata. Gray is recyclable. So meaning katong pwede pa siya magamit. Now, we added red. Ang red means infectious waste. So sa classroom, pangitaan ninyo ang infectious waste. If ever need ninyo ilabog inyong tissue, inyong face mask nga soiled na or gamit na, and wipes. Okay, so that's for the red. In addition to the 3 previous colors that we have for our garbage bins. Next. And observe proper respiratory etiquette. So you have to cover your nose, mouth, even during sneezing, o kaya kanang manghuyab, cover pa rin. So always, especially kung dool ra mo sa inyuhang kastorya. Okay, next. So, and the most important reminder, kung naagyod mo'y gibati sa inyong kaugalingon, ubo, sipon, you are excused from your face-to-face class, but you have to tell first your teacher or your advisor, and then you also have to tell, inform, text, message, or call the clinic triage. So sa amo ng office, sa clinic, kay after ma-okay mo sa inyuhang sickness, you will also have to secure medical clearance from me, especially from me, nga mo sign sa inyuhang medical certificate. The teacher or the advisor will not allow you to return to class unless you will present your medical clearance from the clinic. Okay? Klaro? Okay. Next. Ayan. So, again, inform teacher, and then, if ever we will quote somebody nga giubo, gisipon sa klase, then we will have to investigate further. We follow COVID protocols for that matter. And we will also inform your parents or your guardians in cases like this. Next. So, take note of this one, kay if ever naamoy concerns health-wise, you have to contact natay email address, landline, cellphone, Facebook sa clinic. And it's free, don't worry, it's free of charge. Okay, next. And then, if you want, let's say for example, you need a medical certificate or clearance, before going to school, dili nga diha na mo sa school ha, before going back to school, you have to log into this FSU clinic appointment. So, it's just a one page lang siya, college clinic appointment booking. And then from there, somebody will call you to check on your health status if okay na ba mo mobalik or not. And then once you were interviewed by a nurse, then you will be given a go signal and your certificate will be emailed to you. Okay? Next. So for our FSUU health services, we do have simple tooth extraction. sa dental clinic nato. We do have oral prophylaxis once a year. So ang tooth extraction or temporary filling or kanang pasta bitaw, we can give that one for free once a year, one per semester, and then ang cleaning once a year. But again, if you have, that's free of charge ha, sa gawas na nasa 600 to 1,000. But for you, Orians, that's free of charge. But we have to follow booking first, okay? And then our clinic or the triage schedule, it's open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And every Wednesday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then on Saturday, half day, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Okay, next. So, ila-ilahon na to ang clinic staff. Again, I'm Dr. Agamos. I'm the clinic director. And we have 3 nurses, 2 nurses for the college clinic and 1 for the Morelos clinic at the basic education. So, for the college clinic, we have Nurse Marilo Bringas and Nurse Mildred Sichon. And including the Pueblos na po ni siya ha. So basically, ang Pueblos o ang college, isa lang. And then for the Morelos, si Nurse Christine Raffles. Next. So before sa start sa atong face-to-face classes, we did several retrofitting of our facilities. Meaning, gi-enhance siya, gipang-usab, ang area, and we did provide hand sanitation area, kaning mga signages for us to be given the authority or the go signal from the CHED to do face-to-face classes. Yan. So this is what we did, and we're proud to say that our faculty and staff are already 100% vaccinated. Okay, next. So for our classroom, this is just one of our retrofitting that we did last year. Next. Ayan, the hand washing facility, kung makita ninyo sa front na siya, and any other areas sa ato ang common areas sa ato ang campus. Next. And lastly, my message, please take care of your health, personal health as well as the others. So, unsaon man na to pag-take care of with the others. So, we just have to follow and be mindful at all times of our health protocols. Next. And if you have any concerns, so aside from the clinic, we have other student services. We have the students and alumni affairs. We have the religious office, the guidance and counseling, and of course, the medical dental clinic. Okay, next. So, I welcome you all back to school face to face.
All right, thank you so much to the Director of Medical and Dental Clinic, Dr. Ana Marie J. Gamos. Doc, na question sa online world. Pwede Vaxcert PH card?
Yes, pwede ra.
Alright, so pwede ra to Jake Mondihar, pwede ang Vaxcert PH card. Napay isa ka question, Doc. Aquaflask bagid ang gamiton nga water bottle? Char lang, Doc.
Orians, wala ko nag-specify ha, nga aqua flask. Any as long as it's reusable.
Yes.
Okay? Not single-use na plastic.
Diba? Thank you so much. Once again, let's give a big round of applause to Dr. Ana Marie Gamos. This time, Andre will be giving out prizes muna sa ating mga audiences here, sa ating mga freshies dire. This time,
Yes,
maghanap
so-
ka ng tatanungin natin.
Bababa ako.
Or dire na
Maghahanap
lang ta. Tas paunhanay na lang kung kinsay una
Budagan?
Dili. Magbaktas na dire para unya patamahuma.
So yung maayo. So, ako ato na lang.
Dire na lang ta.
Dire na lang. Sige, sige,
Okay
go.
na sa imo. Alright, this time we'll be asking a question and sa student na kabalo sa answer will be giving out a prize. Sige, this time our first question is, this is based on the discussion ni Doktora. Okay, this time our first question is, on weekdays, unsay oras mag-open and mag-close ang clinic? Or unsa ang clinic schedule on weekdays? If you know the answer, come here in front.
Pwede mo saka.
Sige.
I'm here.
On weekdays,
On weekdays.
what is the clinic schedule?
Pwede ba, dili
Sige.
student?
Freshies
Ay,
ha?
freshies.
Pwede ba na freshies ang ano natin?
Freshies la.
Officer ka?
Dili.
Ah,
Freshie.
dito ka.
Sige, go.
Sige. Before you answer, state your name and the program that you belong.
Hello. Hi everyone, my name is James Carlo A. Ano from CSP Program! Uy, supportan mo!
Actually, gaina ra mo energetic. Oo, matakdan mi sa inyong energy. Ikaw, unsa man imong year dire?
Third year, sir.
Third year.
Yes po.
Oo.
Ato na clinic.
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Gusto ka mo adtong clinic? Dili rapod. Diba? Kasi di ay
Are you looking forward?
tooth extraction
Oo.
and all. Ikaw, sige, what's your name?
James po.
James, what is the clinic schedule
Weekdays.
on weekdays?
7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
7 a.m. to 7 p.m. is correct.
Correct.
Ayan. Congratulations, James. Bigyan natin ng prize si James.
Mahatag ba dayon?
I-Shopee ra daw. I-J&T. Ayan, of course.
Ayan,
thank you so much.
Congratulations.
This time, our next question is,
Who is the Director of Medical and Dental Clinic? Main. Name. Hala,
Go Dagan, kay isa ka sako nga bugas ang premyo.
Pangkabuhayan showcase.
Again, who is the Director of Medical Dental Clinic
Dapat apil gini siya.
of FSUU?
Hello. Pangalan o program?
Teacher's Education!
Pangalan.
I'm Gloria Grace Bigaling, and the director is Dr. Anne-Marie Gamos.
Char lang. Doktor?
Anne-Marie Gamos.
Tama ba?
Gamos ba?
Ayan, so tama ang answer ni... Si pangalan ni mo?
Pa-excited man kaya.
Walang di ay.
Kulbaan ko.
Ayan, so congratulations.
Galing.
So ang saktong answer kay Dr. Anna Marie J. Gamos, DPPS MS HHM. So tama, okay na to. Walay ko.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Wait lang, murag ikaw ang kailangan mo at o clinic.
Kuha lang yun ka na.
Murag grabe ka.
Sa'yo nakamata.
Alright, so this time later on, we'll be having questions pa din. And we'll also have questions for our online viewers because we'll be giving out a lot of prizes this afternoon. But before anything else, we'd like to break the ice by an intermission number to be given to us by the FSUU Voices of Light Chorale.
Awit na labing karaan, kagarbo sa atong kabunturan. Yay sa atong balitaw, manindot pa mo sayaw, daya mo kang kabugnaw. Tigidong, itaw sa sidudong, nagtanaw, tanginday, nagtabisay ang laway. Ay, sa atong balitaw, manindot pa mo sayaw, daya mo kang kabugnaw. Tigidong, itaw sa sidudong, nagtanaw, tanginday, nagtabisay ang laway. La 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 la. Awit na labing karaan, nga garbo sa atong kabunturan. Ayay sa atong balitaw, manindot pa mo sayaw, daya mo kang kabugnaw. Tigidong, itaw sa sidudong, nagtanaw, kang hinday, nagtabisay ang lawan. Ayay sa atong balitaw, manindot pa mo sayaw, daya mo kang kabugnaw. Tigidong, itaw sa sidudong, nagtanaw, kang hinday, nagtabisay ang laway. Ay, ang laway.
Alright, that was the FSU Voices of Light Chorale. And this time, the FSU Voices of Light Chorale would like to invite them, or would like to invite everyone for auditions. Dirita, we have our freshies here. Ali, day.
Alisa, ayaw pagdali.
Gabi,
Takaso siya eh.
pati babae, biyaan man ta.
Hala.
Oo.
Natihugot
Sige,
ba?
would you like to invite everyone, especially ato mga online viewers pod, for your upcoming auditions?
So, good afternoon, fellow Urian. So, I am Cheska G. Argoanon, your, the former president of Voices of Light Chorale. So, our team will be having an audition this coming first week of September. So, to be announced pa ang exact date, kaya wala kami nakasabot. So, we highly encourage those people who loves to sing and also want to showcase their talents to join us and be part of our growing family. So, nami Facebook page, pwede na ninyo i-search VOLC Voices of Light Chorale to keep you updated kung when may magpako anog audition. So, that would be all. Thank you. So, we hope to see you soon.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Again, they'll be having their auditions on the first week of September. So, just follow their page, VOLC Voices of Light Chorale, for some updates. And this time, Andre?
So, all right. So this time to know more about the Student Services, may I call on the Director of Office of Student and Alumni Affairs, Reverend Father James Michael M. Abellanoza. A round of applause, please.
Mayong hapon sa tanan. Welcome to FSUU, all of you. I am Father Michael. I am the Director of the Student and Alumni Affairs of the University. May I greet the heads of offices here present, the deans, the staff, faculty, and all of you students here present. Let me go on with my presentation. The theme for this year, of course, is embracing the future with resilience and hope. Let's start with the vision of the university. Everyone, please read the vision. Ready, go. Thank you. Next, the mission of the university. This is what we do. Commits itself to provide empower all as catalyst for social transformation and development. These are the core values of the university, the Urian core values: unity, religiosity, integrity, altruism, and nationalism. We hope that all of you will remember this starting today and until the day when we get to see you graduate from this very institution. The ideal Urian then is someone who is mature, honorable, o sa panisiya, ready, go. Oh, ayaw na basaha, tibuon na nato. Sige, in him or herself, the ideal Urian is mature, honorable, ano man to, unjust, respectful, prudent, peace-loving, with a firm sense of direction. Di na ako ni siya i-discuss in details, but this is what you will have to live. The coat of arms of the university, this is the coat of arms of the university. And that is meant to be used for official. There are processes and instruction when to use them. So please don't use them or that when you are not allowed to do so. May now proceed with the administrators of the university. These are the men and women who does all the services for all of us here in the university. The President, Father Young, the Vice President for Academic Affairs. Can you see the names? Klaro ra sa inyo? Yes, the VP for Administrative Student Affairs, the University Comptroller, Attorney Rabon, the University Accountant, the Director of Human Resource and Management, Sir Buke, the University Cashier, the OIC of the Admission and Scholarship, Ma'am Amora, that's me, the Director of Student Alumni Affairs, properly known as DSA, the Guidance Office, Ma'am Oclaret, ITSD, Ma'am Lasala, Father Garrido for the Aura, the SCO, Ma'am Vinyas, Sir Karin. Dumdumin ninyo ni sila nga mga tao kay mo ni inyong pangduulan panahon sa panginahanglan. Dr. Gamos, Ma'am Dirama for the PMO, Engineer Hanyola, the University Registrar for your grades, Ma'am Nakita, the Director of Libraries, Ma'am Singguran, Graduate Studies and Research, Dr. Alegre, College of Law, Attorney Ato, Dean, ASP, Ma'am Sperta. Pakpak ko na mo when you're... Let's start with the name of the programs. Let's start with the ASP Dean, Ma'am Espuerta. Next, the Accountancy Dean, Ma'am Hamile. OIC of the Criminal Justice Program, Sir Ibanez. ETP, Engineer Saima Adoracion Natividad. Principal Basic Ed, Ma'am Sanchez. Assistant to the Principal Basic Ed, Father Kabungkal. Kanay Computer Studies Program. Business Administration Program, the Dean. Kani gamay raman ni sila Nursing Program, Sir Kando. And the ETEP, Dr. Floreta. Facilities in the university. Let's start with the college building, the main. That's the main entrance, and now that's not the that's the entrance. And then that's the mini park. That's the other side here, Bishop Pueblo Senior High, CB, the cashier's office, the St. Aloysius Gonzaga Chapel. That's the University Chapel where you pray. Student Center, the kiosks. Next. EIRC, that's where you have your profiling. The library, Tangilder Library, third floor of the college building. The museum, there's a museum in the third floor as well. Next, the Communication Arts Laboratory, Nursing Skills Laboratory. Next, the Jeep. This is where you practice your speeches and other things related to English. Next, this is where we are at. Down below. And this is a new office, the Data Science and Analytics Center. Skywalk. You know that while we are doing blended learning, by the way, may I greet those of you following us through FB Live, that's second year, third year, and the other students joining us through FB Live. While we have our limited face-to-face, or rather blended learning, please remember that protocols are still to be observed in the university. Therefore, there are ways that you have to remember. Number one, next, if you cannot comply with all the campus entry requirement, you will not be allowed entry, obviously. If you can comply with all the requirements, but if you are assessed by the triage nga dili pwede dili gihapon, makasulod. Sanctions, ipatawag mo sa DSA ani kung dili ninyo nibuhato. Number one, first offense, promissory letter. Second offense, reprimand. Community service, ang third offense. Non-wearing, removal of face mask. Essentially, tanan nga violation, balik ta kadali. Ang tanang violations nga sa health protocol nga gisgutan ni Doktora. Next, are still enforced while students are inside the campus. This will be discussed later. Please be reminded that we are doing a zero plastics policy. So palihog ayaw pagdalag mga plastic para sa ayaw pagdalag plastic nga butang, dili tao. Kana, next. All payment shall be made at the cashier, partnered banks, and in Palawan Express. And remember that initial payment and other fees are non-refundable after payment. These are the payment centers that you can go to for your payments. I think these are all posted in the FB page of the university. Initial payment ninyo, kana, counting prelim, 45%, counting midterm, 65% na dapat, pagka semi-final, 85% na, pagka final examination, actually attended classes. If you withdraw within the first week of classes, 10%, 20%, second week, 45%, third week and prelim. And 65% after the prelim and 100% after the midterms. Ang amount due for the semester. For the semester. If you are dropped Drop will be the grade of a student who withdraws from the university after the midterm exam. Namati pa mo? Okay pa mo? Please make sure that you follow this. Next. If you withdraw without proper notification, 100% ang charge. Next. Dinhita dayon musunod. While we understand that we are doing blended learning, you also have to make sure that as students, as professionals in the future, as persons of dignity and decency, as students of a Catholic institution, there are modes of conduct or code of conducts there are codes and there are norms for your conduct while here in the university. All of these norms that I'll be talking about, all of this is contained in your participation in FSU You Learn, and there are program policies as contained in the transition plans of the different program. So, na yung mga panahon nga required mo sa eskwelahan for your physical presence, and in other times, you have to comply at FSU You Learn. And both norms apply. Classroom conduct. Sa mga estudyante pa may na ginatawag sa unang good manners and right conduct. We observe, we expect that all students of FSUU will become persons nga mga buutan, tarong, ambungan, maanyag nga mga estudyante. Next. Examination times, these norms apply. Next. Use of mobile devices during exams and face-to-face classes, dili pwede. Pero sa inyong FSU You Learn, dito ninyo ang mga norms sundon kung dito ibutang ang inyong quizzes. Be respectful. Observe Saturnino etiquette when you are doing it online. Kutob sa mahimo, kamo mga estudyante, ayaw na lang mo pag-away-away o pakigsabot na lang dayon mo sa matag usa as much as you can. But then if there are really problems that is, or there are beyond, kutob sa mahimo, be friendly to each other. Abi, turn to your left kuno and look to the person to your left. Say, hello, I will be nice to you. Sige kuno. Turn to your left. Everybody, turn to your left. And tell the person next to you, hello, I will be nice to you. Turn to the person on your right and say, hello, I will be kind to you. And turn to the person at your back and say, peace, brother, peace, sister. Very good. Next. No smoking inside the university. Next. No drinking o bringing of drinks, hubog-hubog, inside the university. Makadaot sa panglawas. Eskwela una. Next. No acts of vandalism. Next. Balik. On campus attire. You are expected to respect the value for yourself, decency, and appropriateness. And therefore, students old and new are expected to be in prescribed uniform, all of you starting September 15, 2022. starting next September 15, kung unsay prescribed uniform, you wear them. Nakasabot? Wala. Good. Next. Na exemptions for working student and those who are on the family way or are pregnant. Next. School uniform for the gentlemen, dark blue slacks. For the ladies, reminder for the ladies, by the way, all of these norms are contained in the student handbook that was revised in 2019. Meaning to say, even before the pandemic, mauna ni siya ang standard ng mga protocols o norms. So, reminder for the ladies, please see to it that uniform is knee length, not above the knees. Can we follow? Ladies, can we follow? Good. Morning uniform. By the way, sa bookstore mo palit og uniform, ha? The following are not allowed inside the campus. No plunging necklines, tube, sando, tattered pants, kana no? Midriff tube. Balik ko no sa campus attire. There you go. Palihog dumdumin eh. Next. Kana. And no visible tattoo. Slippers not allowed. T-shirts with vulgar and offensive prints. See-through or knitted shirts, blouses, and dresses. Next. O kani dili pwede. Next. Dili pwede. Inside the campus. Next. Kana dili pwede. Next. Kana po dili pod pwede. Okay? Next. Kana dili pod pwede. Next. You are admonished not to wear your PE uniform as ordinary streetwear. Cross-dressing is not allowed. Niqab and burqa may be allowed upon request from the Student and Alumni Affairs Office. Next. Bawal ang earrings for male students. No Mad Max haircut, spike. Walay problema na ako ani sa haircut. Ako, wala. Pero ang ubang estudyante nga laki, no? Dirira ko to, ang haircut, ha? So, kanang inyong mga ponytail hairs, bawal kana sa university. Kasabot ko nga, there are difficulties adjusting to the new normal, but then these norms, as I said, had been applied in the university pre-pandemic and continues to be applied in the university as we move on with our blended learning. Next. No double tapping of IDs. Double tap ba? Kanang iana nimo kaduha. Nganong bawal mangyuni siya? Because this is for security purposes, we have to make sure that students, only those with the real IDs and the person wearing it, only them or only that person should be coming in and going out to make sure that our security protocols are followed. And second, kung magka-linog-linog, kinahanglan nga o uban pang mga disasters. We have to make sure that you will be wearing your ID so that we can count how many people are in and how many people are out. Next. Next. O kani, no PDA. Next. No eating in non-designated places. Next. Curfew. You have to remember this. Curfew hours. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. 9:15 p.m. You should all be out of the campus. Wednesday and Saturday, you should all be out of the campus by 5 p.m. You need to have permissions from the Office of the Vice President for Administrative and Student Affairs when you have to go beyond the curfew hours in the university, even with your moderator or advisor accompanying you. Next. On Saturdays and Sundays and holidays, you need to have the permission to be present on campus. Next. Forms of disciplinary actions. Number 1, warning, reprimand, community service, exclusion, non-readmission, and expulsion. Mauni ang mga disciplinary measures that are applied to you. When you are, the program din resolves the case through due process and copies of the proceedings are given to my office. Next. Offenses. Kung minor offense, everyone, hello, everybody, okay pa mo? So ayaw mo katingala kung ipatawag mo sa DSA. First offense, warning. Second offense, reprimand. Third offense, community service. For minor offenses. For major offenses, first offense, reprimand. Community service. Second offense, exclusion. Third offense, expulsion. Sige. Muna itong legenda. So we will see now, we will look at the offenses by table. Mauning minor offenses. Unsa tong first offense, kung minor nga offense, unsa to ang punishment? Balik ko no? Balik tao. Muni ang code. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Penalty, warning, reprimand, community service, exclusion, expulsion. Okay? Balik pa. Balik no, 2 slides ahead or before. Remember this, ha? Remember this, minor offenses and major offenses. And the number of times. Sige, padayon ta. Next. Minor offenses. Unsa to kung first offense? These are the table of offenses and penalties that will be meted to you. Aysa, mangutan na tabalik. Before I proceed, kamong mga estudyante, we're not making things difficult for you. What we are trying to do is to facilitate your growth and your learning. All right? And to make sure that when we engage as a community here in the university, we are conducting ourselves in such a manner that is acceptable to everyone and conducive for your for your integral growth and development. This is necessary for our life together as members of the Urian community. So first offense, second offense, third offense. Kung first offense nimo unsay buhaton, o kana improper footwear, not wearing proper school uniform, non-wearing of ID, wearing of earrings, piercing. Next. Tanaw, kay this will be important for you. Long hair, caps, magkalo-kalo, eating in areas. Next. Loitering in corridors, making loud noises, smoking, littering, violation of regulations, utterances of obscene words and languages. Bawal mamalikas sa eskwelahan og salain pangdapit sa inyong kinabuhi. Next. O kani, community service to expulsion. Sige, 345. Academic dishonesty, cheating, plagiarism. Kanang na inyo mong papulihon sa imong exam regardless of any reason. Unsa to kung number 3, unsa to ang corresponding sanction? Unsa ganito? Oh, pagkasunod kung number 4, unsa to kung number 4? Kung number 5, next. Sige, kani. Actually, this table is the student handbook. So please read the student handbook really. Next. 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 Kaning pagpangdaot sa mga propriedad, graffiti on the walls, single tapping of ID with multiple entry. You see, this ID matter is very serious and therefore it's really serious because it involves your security and the reduction of risks in the community. Next. Kaning turnstile, you have to be well liha. Do not do anything with a turnstile. Do not damage it. Next. Mabasa pa ninyo ni Dili. Next. Take note. Computer security breach or computer password disclosure. Next. Next. And then forging of school documents, records, paper documents, and lending school documents, etc. Please make it a point that you treat your school documents with integrity. Next. Representing the school or using its seal symbols without proper authority. No solicitation inside the campus and outside. Bawal sugal. No extortion and coercion. Next, padayon. No acts of insurgency, no hazing, and maligning the dignity of any member of the community. Next. Please stand up for the 3 o'clock prayer. Jesus, King of mercy, we trust in you. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Please be seated. Next. Next. O, kanisunod. No narcotics, drugs, and the like. Next. Misappropriation of school funds. Next. Offenses against confidentiality, integrity. Next. No bullying. Next. Any other acts not contained in this table but included in the Manual of Regulations for Higher Education Institution as offenses, and any other action that is obviously violative of any law in the country. Next. If you have complaints against somebody, humanin nyo sila nagkuan, di mo magkasinabot, you have to write it in this manner. You have to write whom your complaint is filed against, the narration of the events, and the specific action asked for. And you have to sign your complaint against anyone. If you have complaints against a faculty, please see to it that it is addressed to the chairperson of the, or rather to the program dean. Next. If you have complaints against an individual or rather a faculty member as a group, then this is the procedure that you have to follow. Next. Next. May I now proceed with the student services of the university. Let's start with the registrar. That's the name of the registrar, and those are the contact information. And next, diretsohan na lang ni ma'am. Reminders, you only have 30 calendar days to make up for your incomplete grade. Non-removal of IC grades will mean no grade and retaking of your subject. Of course, there are other exemptions that will be allowed for by the registrar. Next. Basa ko no ani, ready, get, set, go. Such mark should be recorded. So be careful with your INC grades. Next. Special examinations can be done with a special permit. If you have medical certificate and explanation letter, special exams can be done. Next. With the following proof, if you are asking for special exams, kinahanglan ay medical certificate kung masakit, na ay medical certificate kung na-aksidente, or police report, emergency. Madumduman ninyo ni dili. Please remember this always for special examination permits. Next. No mobile devices during exams, and of course at FSU you learn, you follow the pertinent policies. Sunod na, ma'am. Reasons for change of mark. You can change the mark because of wrong computation, wrong assignments, basis of grade, clerical or typographical errors in entries. Next. If you are dissatisfied with your grade, write a letter of appeal to the dean. And the dean will do the appropriate process for the complaints made by the student. Next. Drop will be the grade of a student who withdraws from the university after midterm exams. Next. O kanay, kinahanglan na ninyo ni tanan, Admissions and Scholarship Office. Number 1. These are the scholarships available to all of you. Academic Scholarship Program with highest honor, Merit GPA Scholarship for ongoing FSUU students. SAs, there are still slots available for SAs. If you are considering to become a student assistant, please apply now sa scholarship office. Next. Student Government Scholarship. There is another scholarship in Fang Dumikong Foundation and the SM Foundation Scholarship. Next. And there are also scholarships from government and private institutions. Okay? Agusan del Norte. There you go. And ongoing, naapagihapon hangtod karon ang Pandemic Assistance Loan for Students. The loanable amount is this, and the SAFE and PGMA student loan, loanable amount of 8,000 is still available for you. Who can avail? Kanitanan. Officially enrolled college students here in the university. And how to avail? This is the system. All right? If you have concerns, please see Ms. Arlene Namora, the OIC of the Admissions and Scholarship Office. Is she here now? Wala. Naagaina. Next. Guidance Center. This is another student support center, service that is offered by the university. They have matters related to counseling, testing, and placement. So when you have concerns relative to counseling, please see to it that you can talk to our guidance service. And the next, they also have consultation, they have referral and follow-up. Students, wala nagpasabot nga when you go to the guidance center nga you are considered to be bad person. No. If you are bothered with your love life, if you are bothered with your family, if you are bothered by some concerns, talk to our guidance center. They also have special programs. Life Skills Development Program. These are the programs offered by the Guidance Office. Next. These are our guidance counselors. Si Sir Carl ug si Ma'am Bea Kultura. And the director of the Guidance Center, si Ma'am Jo Oclaret. I tell you, these are kind persons. So go to them when you have concerns. They will assist you with all their hearts. And contact number are the following. ITSD, Mao ni ang crucial karon. Data Administration Office. Usay kalahian sa next ko no. Usay kalahian sa Office o sa FSU you learn. Ang Office kana OPIS. Makita ninyo sa inyong OPIS ang inyong study load. Okay? Ang FSU you learn, mao ang atong learning management system. Next. Ang data center, mo ni siya ang nag-manage sa inyong email, internet wifi, and wired access service. And the College Computer Center. The ITSD is also the Data Privacy Office of the university. So if you think your privacy computer has been violated, please talk to them. Next, ORA, Office of Religious Affairs. This is our distinct identity as a Catholic institution, that we are able to pray together as Catholics and as members of other faith traditions. The ORA offers institutional theology subjects and pastoral care in the university. Meaning to say, unsay pasabot ana. Mao ni ang ORA ang nag-offer sila sa mga TEO subject. TEO, abi ko na, say, next slide. Hello? So, ang inyong TEO subjects, care of ORA. So, na sila TEO 110, TEO 120, o another TEO subjects. Remember that theology subjects are part of our identity as a Catholic institution. That's one component, the academic side, and the other component is the pastoral liturgical ministry side. Sa university, we have regular masses. Next slides. Sacraments, no, from baptism to anointing of the sick. Schedule sa misa sa St. Aloysius Gonzaga Chapel. Wednesday, 4 p.m. Friday, 4 p.m. as well. Next. Other sacraments are per request. So kung gusto mo mangumpisal, gusto mo magpa-anointing of the sick, magpasantalana, go to the Office of Religious Affairs. And ORA also is in charge of student and faculty retreat, an employee retreat. Painumdum sa tanan, labi na nga, karuno, sugod pa mo. Pagabot sa panahon, kung padulong na mo graduate, naamoy mga retreats nga buhaton or recollection. Kung dili mo maka-appeal, ana, dili gid mo pag-graduate-on. Promise. So, karon palang daan, nagsulti na ang taga-ORA na when they are doing activities that are required of you, please attend. Otherwise, you will not be signed of your clearance for required activities. The people in the ORA family. We have Father Alner Garrido, Sister Lang, Father Junrey, and the other faculty in the ORA Office of Religious Affairs. Lastly, the most important office when it comes to our structures, Property and Maintenance Office, PMO. PMO, you have school venue and facilities, PMO na sila. You have to book, and you need to have prior approval from the DSA and the program dean for academic staff. First come, first serve. No reservations allowed. Kumubuk mo og mga venues, school venues and facilities. Kana. Classrooms, AVR, Hagenborg Hall, gym, lobby, stage, PE hall, function hall, tanan-tanan. You need to book at the PMO. Ang venue sa booking, where? Sa ilang office, no? And there are regulations for your booking. You have to approach the booking, you have to present your request as approved by DSA and your program dean, and then approach the booking in charge 5 days prior to the event. 5 days prior ha, walay activity nga dili 5 days prior ang booking and no temporary booking. Policies for the venue use. No double-sided tape. You request exhibit boards. No chewing gum, no chewing of bubble gums inside the venue para nga dili mga daot ang atong mga properties. At PMO, sa PMO pod mo request og unsa equipments including LCD, sound system, LED, other audiovisual equipment. 9 notes. Carpets are intended for institutional activities only. Og napagyud note, wala sila'y tablecloth, wala sila'y crystal ball, wala po sila'y concert band capable sound system. So please, ayaw na mo pagpanghulam dito tablecloth kay wala sila ana. Sa PMO pod na ang equipment booking. So, meaning to say, mo gamit tao. Hulam og mga sakyanan. Next ko no, sakyanan. Next slide. We have 2 big buses. We have a minibus. You have 2 Kia commercial truck. You have Hyundai commercial truck. And we have Canter truck. Pili lang mo kung unsay inyong sakyan. But you have to do the bookings at the PMO. And what do you do when you avail of those services? You have to secure a travel permit, provide a travel plan, and you are to book there as early as possible. Maintenance and assistance. Electrical problems, property damages, cleanliness, comfort rooms, ang tanan padulong sa atong PMO. And these are the personnel of the PMO. The names are here. We have the director, Engineer Hanyola, main foreman, Mr. Romeo Aguilar, Ma'am Juliet Oralba, and the rest of the persons who constitute the PMO office. Finally, before I end, may I just remind everyone that all students of PMO, of FSU rather, conduct yourselves as true Urians, following the values of the university at all times. So please contact us at the Office of Student and Alumni Affairs, kani, for your inquiry and for your other needs. Thank you very much and welcome everyone to FSUU.
Thank you so much to the Director of Office and Student and Alumni Affairs, Father James Michael Abillanosa, for that orientation with regards to the student services. And of course, this time, Andre, hindi lang ang mga offices diripod sa atong university no ang kaabag. Ang makauban sa atong mga students with regards to the services. But of course, if they have questions, naapod tayo mga fellow students nila nga ilang mapangutan-an with regards
Pwede
to...
mo guide sa ila.
And of course, this time we'll be introducing to you guys the different program Supreme Student Government.
From different programs.
Diba?
So let's start with...
Magtabang po din sa ila with regards to their concerns and mga questions. Labi na kay halos sa ato tanan diri kay freshmen. Diba? Kay sa una ako po, I was the former governor of the Arts and Sciences program in the year 2015 and laban gid po ni ato mga officers. This time, as we called our officers per program, so kato mga officers nga naalang sa atong bleachers, all you need to do is to stand up. And of course, we'll be starting with our Supreme Student Government of the Accountancy program. Ayan, please stand to be recognized. Headed by the Governor, Crizel Gil Lagurin. Let's give a big round of applause to the Governor.
All right, for the Arts and Sciences program, the officers, kindly stand up. Spearheaded by the Governor, Vince Briner S. Lalisan.
And for the Business Administration program, can we have the officers to stand up? Headed by the Governor, Mark Anthony Haiktin.
Yeah. And for the SAGEP, or the Criminal Justice Education Program, kindly stand up, the officers, please. Spearheaded by the Governor, Christine Joyce E. Bulabog.
And of course, for the Computer Studies program, can we request the officers to stand up? Duhara mo. Nagpa-enroll pa ang uban. Of course, headed by the Governor, Sandra Isabel Soriano.
And for the Engineering and Technology program, kindly stand up, the officers, please. Yan. Spearheaded by Michael Angelo Perez.
And for the Nursing program, can we have the officers to stand up? Wow, ako mga estudyante. Of course, with the Governor, Jerwin Dave Julio.
And last but not the least, for the Teacher Education program, kindly stand up, officers, spearheaded by the Governor, Carl Josh Enaya.
All right, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our local officers of the Supreme Student Government. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much to all the officers and to the governors. Thank you so much. This time, we'll be introducing to you the Supreme Student Government Executive Council. Can we request for a little festive vibe as we introduce our officers? Thank you so much. This time, the Executive Sports Coordinator for Grievance, Jay Bungaos.
And for the Executive Sports Coordinator for Musical, we have Jane Francis G. Argawanon.
We have the Executive Sports Coordinator for Literary, John Rotter Costan.
We have Executive Sports Coordinator for Outdoor, Ms. Giselle May Abambonga.
We have the Executive Sports Coordinator for Indoor Sports, Mike Brown Golden.
And the head for the Executive Sports Coordinator, we have Kylene D. De La Torre.
We also have the Executive Public Information Officer for Communication, Trina Louise Loque.
And for the Executive Public Information Officer for Graphics, we have Shara Joy Ibentain.
We have the Executive Auditor, April Grace Azura.
The Executive External Treasurer, we have Denise Marvin D. Babor.
Executive Internal Treasurer, Apple Shane Perez.
And our Executive External Secretary, we have Ellen Grace T. Delicano.
Our Executive Internal Secretary, Jean Claire Sanico.
And the Executive Vice President, we have Jack Remar D. Mandas.
And this time, a round of applause to the Executive President of the Supreme Student Government, Honorable Mark Anthony Miomio. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, let's give them a big, big round of applause. Sila din ang makakatulong natin for the rest of the academic year. Thank you so much to the executive officers.
All right, so this time let's watch a video presentation about how do we student perform online. So please watch the Saturnino Netiquette. And
of course, to be followed para makabalo po ng atong mga new students on the Operation ZEP or the Zero Plastic na atong gina-adopt sa university. So again, let's focus our eyes on the screen as we watch this video.
Orients, how to help save Mother Earth? Operation Zero Plastics is the answer. What is Operation ZEP? As an Orient, we are responsible to care for the environment and be stewards of nature. It is also part of our Orient core values. We can show our love for our country by doing these simple steps. Project ZEP in action. Orients are encouraged to observe these meaningful daily habits. 1. Get ready. In any place and any time. Establish plans and be prepared. When leaving the confines of your home, already used containers might be needed and useful. You save money and save the community. 2. Utilize what you have. Let's make it a habit. Eco bags, water jugs, non-plastic utensils, containers, etc. are best ways and yet practical. No need for you to buy. You have it already. 3. Practice proper disposal of waste. Organic, paper, glass, and most importantly plastic should be rightfully set apart. By being a responsible Orient student, it helps to drive the disposal process successfully. 4. Be a hero. In today's modern time, where it's now easy to share and have healthy conversations about prioritizing the environment in the digital space. 5. Be one of the home warriors to foster a free of plastics environment because it does not take up a lot of time. It's innate in us. Contribute, influence, move. Orient cares.
Alright. So the video is so important, especially sa Tornino Netiquette, because we are still having a blended type of classes. So we should be responsible in what we do online. And of course, the Operation ZEP, in where FSU cares about the environment. So kita po, Urian should care about the
Apil na siya sa atong
environment.
Orient core values. No? Amping sa atong kinaiyahan.
Wow. And of course, this time, let's break the ice by an intermission number to begin to us by the FSUU Dance
Company.
She gets down low for me, down like her temperature. Cause to me she's 0 degrees, she cold over freeze. I got that girl from overseas, now she's my Miss America. Now can I be her soldier please? I'm fighting for this girl on the battlefield of love. Don't it look like baby Cupid sending arrows from above? Don't you ever leave beside of me, and definitely not probably. And honestly I'm down like the economy. Yeah, don't worry, you are my only. You won't be lonely, even if the sky is falling down. You'll be my only, no need to worry. Baby, are you down, 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 down? Baby, are you down, 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 down? And the sky is falling, even if the sky is falling down.
All right, that was the FSUU Dance Company. And of course, the FSU Dance Company will be promoting something.
Good afternoon, Orients! Hi, I'm Laika. I'm the current president of FSU Dance Company.
Kinhawasa. Laban.
So for those students na gusto mo apel sa FSU Dance Company, we will be having an audition this coming August 22 to 24, 6 p.m. at CBSP Hall. So for more information and queries, just follow us on our FB page, FSU Dance Company. Thank you and see you, Arians!
Alright, so thank you so much.
Again, the auditions will be on August 22 to 24, 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Ayan. And of course, for more information, you can follow their page, FSU Dance Company. And of course, Andre, speaking of auditions, will also be holding an audition for Urian hosts. So if you want to host university events, we'll be posting the details soon. Ayan.
Sabot-sabot sa amin.
Alright, this time, Andre, what are we gonna do?
So, mag-raffle na po. So, we prepared questions, no? Dapat, no, kung na, jud mo gain na, maka-answer jud mo ani among yan ng questions. Sa'yo naman siya, actually.
We prepared questions based sa discussion ni Father Michael. And of course, to our online viewers as well, if you know the answer, comment it down below. And the SSG will be identifying the winners online because we will be giving out, again, free lanyards and 100 pesos worth of load.
From TNT, Talk and Text.
All right. This time, Andre, what's your question? Again, if you know the answer, all you need to do is to go here in front, give us your name, your program, and tell us the correct answer.
All right, so ang first question, kung namina mo gain na, kanus ag i-prescribe mag-wear og uniform. Hala.
Pagbogno. Kalma lang, kalma lang. Sige, tell us your name and from what program?
So hello, good afternoon. I am Aris Sergio Fernandez Mutiti Ramos from ASP program.
Arts and Sciences program. All right. Kanus aman ta ma-prescribe magsuot og school uniform?
September 15, 2022.
September 15, 2020? September 15, 2022 is correct. Ayan. Grabe, oy. Tagang fans, congratulations. Again, everyone is expected to wear their school uniforms on September 15, 2022. This time, next question is...
Who is our Vice President for Administrative and Student Affairs?
Ayan.
Sino
Who
kaya?
is the Vice President for Administrative and Student Affairs?
Hinay lang ha. Amping takay, isud na. Pangalan og ahagi ka nga program.
Hello everyone, I am Cheska Idol YouTubealia from Accountancy Program.
So, kinsa siya?
Answers because the SSG will be identifying our winners. All right, this time, next question is...
All right, so who is... Wait lang, nawa.
Who is?
Who is the Director for Development Centers, Community Involvement and Advocacy or sa NSTP? Naara siya diri akaron.
Who is the
Director for the Development Centers, Community Involvement and Advocacy or NSTP? Director sa NSTP. Kinsa ka siya? Naa siya diri karon.
The coordinator of
Coordinator.
NSTP.
Uy, hala.
Huy, maestro de ay ko. Oo. Sige.
Hala. Sa mag-ion na.
Sige, para makabaluta, kinsa ang mo answer, natin paru-paro G dire. Sige.
Agoy.
Sasayaw muna ng paru-paro G and ang pinakadaghanog fans will be answering the question.
Alay, dire-dire tas to nga.
Diba?
Alam mo ba yung action?
Ang paro-paro gina sa FSU you learn. Ali.
Ito to
Sige. Tell us your name first and from what program? Tell us your name.
Rene Mayag from AP program.
From accountancy program. And ikaw? Tell us your name and your program.
I'm Roland Isabel Tinabong from Nursing Department!
So this is a battle of the accountancy and the nursing program.
Hala.
All right, this time, let's have a showdown first before we identify kung sino ba ang sasagot for our question. This time, let's have first from the accountancy program.
Music. Tuloy sa action.
Kabalo na sila. Once again, palakpakan for the accountancy program. Play.
Basta na Bizares Idol.
Fly high butterfly. Fly high butterfly. Fly high butterfly. Fly high.
Wait lang, mura gamay kayo ang butterfly. Be, accountancy program! Ay! This time, bring it up for the nursing program! Alright! Oo. Ako yung gi-bring up ang showdown because the orientation nga ako po'y ni-attend way back 2013. Nag-showdown pod me. This time, para for us to know kung kinsa ang daog, ay maghatag extra lanyard. Kinsa daog. This time, isang malakas sa palakpakan at sigawan for the accountancy program! Daghan, di ba? This time naman, isang malakas sa palakpakan for Ate Girl from the nursing program!
Alam na.
Hoy! Dagag fans!
Kaya John.
Di ba?
Hala, dugan. Hala.
Eto na lang. Bigyan natin ng lanyard ang dalawa nating mga ano. But of course, let's know their answers first. Sige, who is the coordinator of the NSTP?
Sir Jeffrey A. Karin.
Sir?
Sir Jeffrey A. Karin.
Saan Jude?
Atro. Sir?
Jeffrey A. Karin.
Jeffrey Karin. Ikaw, what's your answer?
Mr. Jeffrey Karin.
Alright, Sir Jeffrey Karin is our NSTP coordinator. So congratulations to the both of you. Bigyan natin ng isang lanyard. Oo. Pwede na imutunol. Salamat.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And of course, later na po tayo buhaton para sa atong mga freshies. But this time, congratulations and thank you so much. This time to give us an orientation on
General education modality.
yes, lalo na sa mga minor subjects or the general education.
May we call on the Dean of Arts and Sciences Program, Mrs. Donna F. Espertamal.
Hello, Orians! Hi! At last, makadungong nagitag Hello, Orians, no? We are so glad to see you here at FSUU. And by the way, motoon ako nga ang atong best dancer with their dean. Congratulations, nursing program. Sa best dancer, sa inyong dean. Okay. You might be wondering why I am here. Sa labot na ako din sa inyong orientation, The Arts and Sciences program serves the Gen Ed courses. And these Gen Ed courses are your minor subjects. And the minor subjects is where you are supposed to be honed with your Orient values. That's why you are an Urian, a distinctive quality or a quality which are distinctive from other universities in the Philippines or even in the world. And when you complete the Gen Ed courses, it's your major subjects who will hone you as a nurse Orian or an Orian nurse or an Orian engineer. So with the Arts and Sciences program, we have 3 divisions. The Humanities division with the chairperson, Mr. Ryan Balulot. And for the Social Sciences division, the chairperson is Miss Belinda Candelario. And for the Mathematics and Natural Sciences division, the chairperson is Dr. Noni Lirita, and he will present later on the sample schedule for the Gen Ed courses. Let me start first with the legal basis where we are doing the flexible or blended learning modality. Pursuant to, next slide please. Flexible learning as adapted from the CMO4 series of 2020 covers teaching and learning modalities that allow students to access courses and learning interventions addressing the students' unique needs in terms of space, pace, process, and products of learning. Pursuant to CMO6 series of 2022, flexible learning in higher education is sustained. Limited face-to-face or in-person classes can be held following the guidelines stated in JMC 2021-004. That is why the transition plans for each program covers not only the learning modality but as well as following the health protocols, retrofitting the facilities, and of course, achieving the learning outcomes both in your minor subjects and your major subjects. So let us start first with the, next slide please, on the learning program. Okay, so when we say blended or flexible learning modality, we mean face-to-face and online. Naana ba mo'y FSU Learn, no, nga account? I hope you have already visited because the Gen Ed courses are already uploading the lessons. So I hope you have already visited that. So all lessons for asynchronous classes will still be uploaded through FSU Learn. Synchronous classes can be held through the use of Google Meet or Zoom Meet. But the Gmeet or the Google Meet or the Zoom Meet should be given consideration in terms of your availability and access to the internet. So you may ask the teacher that if there will be a online lesson, it should be given to you ahead of time so you can find your schedule with the access of your internet connection. The formative assessments are given both online and face-to-face. So, pwede nimo i-submit sa imong teacher, pwede po nimo i-submit through FSU Learn. Major examinations for Gen Ed courses like the prelim, midterm, semifinals, and finals are to be conducted face-to-face. In an event nga dili maka-take og exam of the specific schedule, again, as what Father Michael said a while ago, that you need to file for a special permit. Inform your teachers if in case you cannot take the exams on schedule. Or you may write a letter to your respective deans, and your dean will endorse your letter to me, and this letter will be given to the chairpersons. Aron si chairperson na ang moingon sa teacher that you cannot take the major exam, or even if you cannot attend your online classes. Like what Dr. Gamo said, that if you feel sick or not feeling well, inform your teachers. And if you have problems in informing them individually, you may again write a letter to your respective deans. Parang ma-endorse gihapon sa office, and that it's the program, it's the ASP through the chairperson who will inform your teachers of your absence. Okay. On attendance. Next slide, please. Okay. Students should attend classes as indicated in the matrix of class schedules, since you will be given two schedules on when you are going to do the online and the face-to-face. So for face-to-face sessions, the class size is 50% of the total population. Since our class size is 50, the 25 of you will be scheduled for face-to-face on a specific week, and the other half will be scheduled on another specific week for the online. Like for example, each class will be arranged into two sets, set A and set B. For example, Monday and Thursday schedule, set A for Monday is face-to-face and Thursday is online. While set B, Monday sila mag-online, Thursday po sila mag-face-to-face. So, students or you cannot choose a modality. Ma'am, pwede mag-online lang ko, or ma'am, pwede na ako mag-face-to-face? No. Since at this moment, we are on blended. Unless CHED will say that on November, we will have our full face-to-face implementation, just like what the DepEd said, nga sa amo sa Bipo Pueblos, we will have our full face-to-face on November. So, you are to join all flexible learning activities as modality is determined by the intended learning outcomes. Your teachers prepared specific intended learning outcomes to be covered during face-to-face session. Maunang importante gyud nga you need to attend both. Not allowed pa ang mupili og modality nga mag-online lang ka kahit wakas layo. No. So, requirements to attend in-person classes, as stated by Dr. Gamos, we should have to follow always the health protocols like katong vaccination, or kung wala, katong RT-PCR test. Now, I do understand that each of you were asked to submit your vaccination card kay ato man pundang i-forward dito sa clinic. Ba? Like for example, sa Arts and Sciences program, students were asked to submit their vaccination card, the photocopy of it or katong electronic copy of it will be submitted to the clinic. Aron dili na ta weekly magpangayo og vaccination card or mag-request of attendance for a particular schedule of face-to-face. Now, on the sample class schedule for both laboratory and for some of the Gen Ed courses or subject will be explained or presented and explained to you by Dr. Lerita. So please do take note of how this schedule or lessons will be given to you. Dr. Lerita?
Oh, good afternoon, everyone. In behalf of the Arts and Sciences Program Division Chairpersons, Ma'am Bell, Sir Ryan, I will be presenting the samples only for the transition plan for the incoming blended class modality sa atong university. Here is an example of a table presenting class schedule format MAT 210 integral calculus. So we have here for date August 16 Orientation, it is set on an online modality. So 25 students for set A and 25 students for set B. For the next rows, for instance, on August 19, the topic is on differential and differential formulas, inverse of differentiation and sigma notation. So the set A will have its classes face-to-face. Sorry. Set A will have its classes face-to-face, and Set B will be still in online or online pa. The following day, August 23, that is a Tuesday. So, ang katong Set A, since dili man expected nga masabtan nila on the discussion day or sa face-to-face nila ang lessons nga gi-present, so open paghapon sa ilaha ang lesson or video lecture sa New LMS. Pero sa Tuesday, Set B na ang mag-face-to-face, ang Set A online na. So, duha ka dates for topics, pero these video lectures, open na siya daan sa start sa week pa lang sa face-to-face ninyo nga schedule. August 26 and 30 will have the same topics up to September 2 and 5. Next slide, please. And this one is for Field 1 na course. For small class size lang. For small class sizes, for example, in this case, 10 lang ka students, isa lang ka grupo ang mag face-to-face or dungan ang inyong klase mag face-to-face. August 18 will be the start, tapos August 22, ipadayon nga face-to-face na lang siya. Next slide, please. Here is for GE 106 pod na sample class nga design. So, GE 106 is under the Humanities Division. August 15, August 18, still online pa. I hope naka-enroll og GE 106 na open na sa inyo ha ang lessons. Katong wala pa na-enroll, still working pa ang pag-list pod sa or pag-add pod sa inyong mga instructors sa inyong NEOLMS. So, August 22, Set A, magsugod na klase, pero ang Set B online pa, and on August 25, Set B na po na mag-face-to-face, Set A na po ang mag-online. Next slide. Here is an example of the class that has laboratory, Biochem 102. So for Biochem 102, August 26 pa mag-start ang inyong orientation for laboratory rules and guidelines as well as laboratory equipments and apparatuses. Ang here, giset sa inyong instructor nga Friday tanan schedule sa laboratory. Set A, Set B, online pa for the first topic. Sa second topic, magsugod na ang Set A, Set B sa face-to-face, September 2, September 9 pod magsugod og face-to-face ang inyong Set A. For laboratory classes, wala siya'y online nga experimenting. All face-to-face siya pero in sets mo. Okay? I think that's all for the Gen Ed courses. Tapos, I would like to take this chance to invite all first-time first-year students to join the 2022 Statistics Wizard. This competition primarily aims to assess the competency and skills of students in statistics as acquired from the secondary education curriculum. It likewise hopes to promote, enhance, and instill awareness and appreciation of the importance of and value of statistics among the students. So in this case, the top 5 scorers will undergo a review class or training for the upcoming 2022 Philippine Statistics Quiz come October 2022. This Philippine Statistics Quiz is sponsored by the Philippine Statistics Authority and it is a national competition. So the last time FSUU competed in this competition is last 2015 and fortunately, a student from FSU represented Caraga region in the national finals, and it is under the teacher education program. If you know Mr. Jester J. N. Abuso, and on the regional finals, he is teamed up with Mr. Charles Jade M. Besabelia. So, if you have questions, please contact your mathematics instructor or visit Natural Sciences Mathematics Division Office at CBS 207. By the way, I'll be spearheading the review session or training class for the possible contestants of our university. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Noni. And to Mrs. Donna Espuerta, thank you so much for giving them an orientation on the general education classes. And shout out sa tanang na IGE 105. Magklase na ta.
Pwede mo makita ni sir.
All right, and of course, would like to congratulate Miss Mera Ladao, one of our viewers. Congratulations for winning a 100 peso worth of load. And this time we'll be asking again questions para po nanapod tayo mga lanyards na ipanghatag. Alright, so again, if you know the answer, all you need to do is to go here in front and give us the correct answer. First, what is the name of our university president? Who is the university president? Can we have some music, please? Thank you. What is the name of our university president?
Clue. Char.
Nanagan mo na siya.
Tama
Sige.
na.
Sige lang, daghan pa may questions. Sige, tell us your name and your program.
I'm Jika Pearl from AP Program.
Jika from Accountancy Program. What is the name of our university president?
Reverend Father John Christian Yu Young.
Reverend Father John Christian Yu Young is correct. Congratulations. This time, who can recite the Urian core values? Anyone who can recite the Urian core values?
Clue. Urian. Blah, blah.
Ano siya? Sige. Who can recite the Urian core values?
Char lang.
Nanapod siya.
Lodo siya.
Hoy! Familiar. Alright. Tell us your name and your program.
Clyde Santillan from Business Administration Program.
Clyde Santillan from Business Administration Program. Recite to us the Urian core values.
Unity, religiosity, integrity, altruism, and nationality. Nationalism. I'm sorry.
Happy.
Again, our Urian core values. Unity. Recite ang tanan. Urian core values. Unity. And nationalism. Ayan, congratulations, Clyde. Next question. FSUU was founded on what year? Or, ano pa sila?
siya. Saan siya?
Pwede na to ibagsak, Father? Ang namangga. Sige. FSU was founded in what year? Tell us your name first and your program.
I am Benign James Sanchez from Arts and Sciences program.
So,
Father Saturnino Orius University is founded in year 1901.
Huh? Charla.
1901 is correct. Next question, last question. Again, sa ating mga online viewers, if you know the answer, just comment it down. Para you'll have the chance to win as well. Bisa likod na punta magsugod. Kaya murag, sige ratag sa atubangan.
Loyang nasa likod.
Oo.
Dagan.
This time, the next question is, fill in the blanks. Or fill in the blank. Okay? Fill in the blank for a free lanyard. This is not FSU related, pero fill in the blank. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little. If you know the answer, punta dito at kunin ang mic. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little. Wala.
Little.
1 little, 2 little,
Golden.
3 little. Sige.
Little.
Sige, tell us your name and your program.
Eric, I'm from nursing program.
From nursing program. Fill in the blank. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little.
Orion.
Little?
Orion.
Orion? Lahi lagi imong kuha, nursery rhyme. Mali.
Magikan, Ana. Ana din yung tinutuan sa nurse.
Fill in the blank. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little. Tell us your name and your program.
Madonna Grace Rianez from Arts and Social Science.
Arts and Social Science? Man na nga eskwelahan.
Ay, the Arts and Science program.
Sabi na, mali na
Bago na
to.
siya nga program.
Sige. Fill in the blank. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little.
Little 4.
Hala! Bago na.
Wala pa kayo nagklase, ha?
Kinahanglan na ginig face to face.
Dito na punta.
Nahago ka.
Sige.
Dagan. Hala.
Kanisa. Be, kung kinsay sakto sa inyong tulo.
Diri.
Tanong
na to.
Sige, pangalan.
Mika De Leon from CSP.
Nikki.
CSP?
Mickey. Ayan, Mickey, ikaw. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little.
Angels.
Murag angels ako nadungog. 1 little, 2 little, 3. Mali. Ikaw, what's your name and your program?
Kay Perez from BS Crib.
Okay. Ayan, ikaw. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little.
India.
Indian is wrong.
Wrong.
Next. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little.
Afam! Agoy! Agoy! Or the afam! Afamera!
Hoy!
Karon!
Afam is wrong. Thank you so much. Wala na ako na kaya ang afam. Be, wala po kita og engineering o business ad ni dool sa ako. Oo. Be, engineering. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little. Who knows the answer? Sige, BAP. Engineering sa.
Engineering sa.
Sige. If you know the answer, tell me the answer. Come here, dear. What's your name and from engineering?
Hello everyone, I am Cathy Di Belandres. I'm from Engineering Department.
Engineering and Technology Program. Sige, fill in the blank. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little.
Einstein.
Little Einstein is wrong. Oh, ikaw. Pangalan o program?
Mark Lester A. Gutierrez from Business Administration Program.
Mark from BAP. Fill in the blank. 1, little 2, little 3, little.
Fingers.
Little fingers is wrong.
Sa man today answer, Ana, partner?
Sige. Kana mga
Sino
first
nasa likod?
year, mga freshies ato. Ayaw ni ako mga estudyante. Ali. Sige. Uy, kagwapo, oy. Cute kaayo. Sige, fill in the blank. 1, little 2, little 3, little.
Hungry Tommy.
Ha?
Hungry Tommy.
Ikaw rin hungry Tommy diha. Teacher Ed. Teacher Ed. 1, little 2, little 3, little.
Little Riding Hood.
Little Riding Hood is wrong. What's your answer? What's your name?
Leslie Hirona.
Leslie, ikaw. 1, little 2, little 3, little.
Children.
Little children is wrong. Anyone who knows the answer. Ikaw. Sige, what's your name?
I'm Herzbis Polmoy from Accountancy Department.
Accountancy program. 1, little 2, little 3, little.
Indians.
Wrong.
Unsa gid answer, Ana, ha?
Sige.
Hala, yubo ang ginagbag.
Ikaw, unsay mong pangalan?
Muhammad Sultan.
Sige. 1, little 2, little 3, little.
Nursing.
Oh, nursing? Agoy. Hey!
Wait lang. Naguba na di ang engineering og nursing. Murag Jeff og nursing na di karon. Grabe, mga eskwela sa taoy. Oy, unsa imong tuyo? Sige, what's your answer? 1, little 2, little 3, little.
Freshman.
Mali. Sige, ikaw. 1, little 2, little 3, little.
Red Horse.
Uy, si Red Horse.
Bago pa nang ingon si Father,
Ikaw,
kay
ha?
na, bawal maghubog-hubog. Bawal na mga inunog.
Freshies lang ta. Mga freshmen. Sige. 1, little 2, little 3, little. Sige. First year, ha? Sige. What's your name and your program?
Richmond and Nursing.
Richmond from nursing program. 1, little 2, little 3, little.
Juniors.
Little juniors is wrong.
Unsa naman, Jud?
Wala na, Jud.
Wala, Jud.
Sige, research about it. Okay, balikan na nato siya later. But this time, let's have an orientation first about the National Service Training Program, or the NSTP. Let's give a big round of applause to our coordinator, Mr. Jeffrey Karin.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay, in Rover Scouting, when you say good morning, dapat good afternoon, right? So it means that you are awake. If you correct me that it's already afternoon, it should be good afternoon, not good morning. Since you are awake, so mo nang gi-correct ko ninyo. Tama? So mo na in the Rover Scouting. Okay, I'm here to present to you the NSTP. What do you mean by NSTP? It's National Service Training Program. So as you can see, next slide please. As to the legal basis of NSTP, the NSTP, or the Republic Act 9163, also known as an act establishing the National Service Training Program for tertiary level students, amending for the purpose Republic Act 7077 and Presidential Decree number 1706, and for other purposes, was enacted last January 2002 to amend the expanded ROTC. It means that all freshmen, men and women, or males and females, are required or are mandated to enroll and take up NSTP 1 and NSTP 2. So it means you cannot graduate if you have not taken NSTP. Next slide, please. What is meant by NSTP? Why there's a need to take NSTP? It clearly defines that NSTP is a program aimed at enhancing the civic consciousness and defense preparedness in the youth by developing the ethics of service and patriotism while undergoing training in any of the 3 program components, specifically designed to enhance the youth's active contribution in the general or to the general welfare. More or less, this is the hybrid of GMRC and the basic education, right? GMRC is good moral and right conduct. When you say hybrid, so all NSTP enrollees must embrace hybridized head, that is HS, tanan, unom ka HS. So hybridized head, hybridized heart, and hybridized hand. Next slide, please. Why? When you say good moral character in the basic education, very basic. There is courtesy, discipline, and care for the environment. In the NSTP, it clearly states here again that it is a potent instrument for development geared towards the inculcation of the true ideals of leadership and community service. To sum up, NSTP helps propel the youth to the path of righteous living. Most especially, it aims to develop youth self-awareness, leadership, desirable Filipino values, and other areas or dimensions of community development. So NSTP is being integrated in the curriculum way back 2002, as well as community extension service. These programs were married since 2002, both the community service and national service training program. So it's likely, because these programs are integrated also, are merged in one office in this university. So under my office is Community Involvement and Advocacy Office and NSTP, gimerge ni karon. So that is why I'm managing, as well as monitoring all the NSTP program implementation, as well as the CINA implementation. Next slide, please. Okay, so who are these students that are mandated to enroll and take NSTP? So these are the DND, or the Department of National Defense. These are the implementers, DND. The CHED, or Commission on Higher Education, which FSUU belongs. Since we are PHEI, private higher education institution, so we belong to CHED, Commission on Higher Education, and TESDA. I do believe there are TESDA scholars here, or TESDA means Tertiary Education Skills and Development Authority. So these programs or these agencies will jointly responsible for the adoption of IIR. IRR means Implementing Rules and Regulations. So it was released last 2002. Next slide, please. So what is the prime duty of the government to its citizens? Next slide. So it is the prime duty of the government or the state to serve and protect its citizens. So why? Through this NSTP. Next slide, please. So it shall be the responsibility of the citizens to defend and promote the general welfare of the state. Hence, the government may require each citizen to render personal, military, or civil service. So we have 3 options. Next slide. So there are 3 components. Later, I'll discuss that one, the ROTC, the LTC, and the CWTS. So how does the government recognize the role of the youth in nation building? Next slide. So the state shall promote civic consciousness among them and shall develop their physical, moral, spiritual, intellectual, and social well-being, inculcate the ideals of patriotism, nationalism, and advance their involvement in public and civic affairs. As you can see, more or less the core values of FSUU, the Urian core values of FSUU is aligned with the NSTP core values. Take note, patriotism, nationalism, and advance their involvement in public and civic affairs. So basically, all Urians must embrace the Urian core values. So later, I'll present to you the different modules under the NSTP program, so which includes the Urian core values. Next slide, please. So the youth shall be motivated, trained, organized, and involved in military literacy. When you say literacy, this is more on information drive, information education campaign, or it could be capacity building and development, then civic welfare programs and other similar endeavors in the service of the nation. Next slide, please. So as to the definition of NSTP, or the National Service Training Program, I think it was discussed already. Next slide. So if you want to cross-enroll, you can cross-enroll to other institutions or agencies that offer ROTC program as one of the components of NSTP. Next slide, please. So, Literacy Training Service, or LTS. This refers to the program component designed to train the students to teach literacy and numeracy skills to school children, out-of-school youths, and other segments of society in need of their services. So, we don't have LTC, but we have different programs and projects under the Community Involvement and Advocacy Program, Advocacy Office. Like, we do have Street Kids Feeding Program. So every day, we do have street kids here at CBS. Have you seen street kids nga nagkaon dinhi gawa sa CBS, adjacent to the guardhouse? So every 10 a.m., we have street kids there. We're feeding them every day, 10 a.m., Monday to Saturday. So we've been feeding our street kids since 2016. That is every day. If you want to volunteer, if you want to share your knowledge and expertise to our street kids, much better. So of course, as one of our Urian core values, altruism, extending our arms, without expecting in return. So you can submit yourself there. You can help our cook to cook the food. Then you can serve also to our street kids. That is for LTC. Next slide, please. So the university offers only CWTS, Civic Welfare Training Service, or CWTS. This refers to the program component or activities contributory to the general welfare and the betterment of life for the members of the community, or the enhancement of its facilities, especially those devoted to improving health, education, environment, entrepreneurship, safety, recreation, and moral of the citizenry, and other social welfare services. It means you will be honed, you will be molded according to our Urian core ideals or Urian core values, as well as the CWTS or NSTP values. Okay, so next slide, please. Who are required to complete one NSTP component of their choice as a graduation requirement? Next slide, please. So again, all incoming freshmen and students, male and female, enrolled in any baccalaureate and in at least 2-year technical vocational associate courses are required to complete
one NSTP component of their choice as a graduation requirement. But again, FSU only offers CWTS plus Rover Scouting. Next slide, please. Who are not involved or are not mandated to enjoin or to enroll in NSTP. Those students who graduated from baccalaureate degree, 1 or 2 technical vocational or associate course, and pursuing or enrolled in another or additional baccalaureate degree in 2003 and 2004 prior. So it means they belong to like the old curriculum because during that time, ROTC pa. If they're done taking ROTC, then there's no need for them to take NSTP. Another, students who completed any of the 3 NSTP components but considered freshmen to the course where they transferred or shifted. It means if they took up NSTP already from other school, then especially for second courser, if you're done taking NSTP or shifty, if you're done taking NSTP at other school or university, so definitely you're not covered for NSTP to enroll. And of course, foreign students or aliens. Next slide, please. So for the program, for program implementation, PMA or Philippine Military Academy, PMMA and PNPA are exempted from the NSTP, and other SUCs or state universities and colleges of similar nature will be exempted subject to approval of the Department of National Defense, because there are agencies like PMA, PMMA, PNPA, or Philippine National Police Academy, because that is already their mantra. So there's no need for them to enroll in NSTP. If you're done taking up in these different institutions. Next slide, please. Okay, again, for the program components, these are the Reserve Officers Training Corps, or ROTC, Literacy Training Service, or LTS, and Civic Welfare Training Service. So let's emphasize on citizenship training, instill patriotism, moral virtues, respect for the rights of civilians, and adherence to the Constitution. Next slide. As to the duration of NSTP, by the way, this program will be in-depth or deepening in the FSU Learn, as well as during the orientation in the face-to-face classes. Okay, the NSTP component shall be undertaken for 2 semesters with 3 units credit per semester. That is 54 to 90 trainings or training hours per semester, or 1 summer program or OSP. Then earned NSTP units shall not be included in the computation of general average of college graduating students. May I know if there are SK or Sangguniang Kabataan chairman here? So you are exempted to take NSTP for second semester only. For first semester, you are mandated to take NSTP 1. For NSTP 2, you are exempted, subject to approval by the barangay, as well as subject for submission of the requirements. So please visit our office at the second floor gymnasium here at the back of this or in front of the gymnasium second floor. Next slide, please. Okay, a certificate of completion will be issued to you, corresponding serial number. And during the acquisition of your transcript of records, if you completed already your course, 4-year course, so the serial number NSTP serial number will be stipulated in the TOR or transcript of records. Next slide, please. Next slide. So attendance or requirements, more or less the same with the presentation of Father. Like if you incurred 3 absences, because our class is every Saturday, so that is 3 hours, 1:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. So if you incurred 3 absences, so that is 3 times 3, 9 units, so you will be considered as failed or 5. So same, if you're late for 15 minutes, that is considered as absent if you incurred 3 lates. Next slide, please. Okay. As to the syllabus, next slide, please. So, as to the teaching modality or the flexible learning modality, so we have 2, face-to-face and the use of FSU Learn as online. So we will strategize as to the usage of the FSU Neo LMS or FSU Learn. So what we did is, so every Saturday there will be a shift or transition, no? From first week, all CWTS Rover will be 100% online. Then, not 100% online, 100% face-to-face, meaning all students in the class, like 40 or 45, so are required to attend face-to-face. This week, like CWTS Rover Scouting. The following week, so katong CWTS Rover Scouting will be online na. So swap na pod mo sa CWTS na face-to-face na pod sila. So nadiri ang schedule for CWTS and CWTS Rover Scouting. Next slide, please. So for the duration or credits, so the total number of hours is 54 hours per 3 units, then 3 hours per meeting every Saturday. So that is our syllabus. The first column, at the right column, for the topics content for CWTS, and the left column are the contents or topics for CWTS Rover Scouting. Run through lang ni. Next slide, please. So more or less, as you can see, all topics for CWTS are the same topics in the CWTS Rover Scouting. Pero na additional for Rover Scouting, like the Rover Vigil and Investiture, no? For the before prelim, the next Rover organization, Rover Advancement. So anyways, that will be discussed in detail in your Neo LMS and in the face-to-face. Next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide. Okay, for the final examination for CWTS, so it will be written exam. And for the NSTP, CWTS Rover Scouting, there will be a grand camp. Grand camping. So open na ta for 2 years, wala tayo pre-camping o grand camping. By the way, for the CWTS Rover Scouting, napatay pre-camp prior to the grand camp. But of course, subject for approval from the Director of Student Affairs, Student Affairs and Alumni Office. So we have to comply all the requirements and documents. So next slide, please. So this is the existing organizational chart. The President, Reverend Father John Christian Yu Young. Then the Director of NSTP, yours truly, Jeffrey A. Karin. And we do have coordinators, CWTS coordinator in the name of Ma'am Juliet Toralba. And our CWTS Rover Scouting coordinator is Sir Benji Lasam. So under Ma'am Toralba, she has CWTS facilitators, while Sir Lasam, he has Rover advisors and Rover leaders. So that's it for my orientation. If you have many questions or clarifications, queries, please visit our office, second floor, FSU Gym. Once again, thank you so much and good afternoon.
Thank you so much to the director of the NSTP, Mr. Jeffrey Karin. And of course, this time before we end our orientation, by the way, thank you so much to all our office heads for conducting orientations. Thank you so much. And this time before we head on to our closing of our Orientation 2022, by the way, we are encouraging everyone to use the following hashtags if you will be posting pictures on social media. Hashtag Abante Urians, hashtag
I am Urian. And
I am an Urian.
I am an Urian.
And hashtag Get Oriented. Again, hashtag Abante Urians, hashtag I am an Urian, and hashtag Get Oriented. And this time we'll be announcing the winners for our Yell, who will be receiving 1 gold, 1 silver, and 1 bronze for the upcoming university days. And of course, our first placer will also be receiving a pocket Wi-Fi, a lanyard, and a load. All right, this time, first up, third place for our Yell competition, we have from the Teacher Education Program. Congratulations, you will be receiving 1 bronze medal during the university days. And this time, our second placers, because we have a tie. All right, first on our second place, we have the Elite Falcons of the Accountancy Program. And another second placer is the Knights of the Criminal Justice Education Program.
Leia.
Ayan. Na Leia. Naanad ko sauna.
Yes.
And this time, our first place, or the winner, the champion who will be receiving 1 gold this coming university days is the Eagles of the Nursing Program.
Yes.
This time, I'd like to call in the governor.
I request the governor.
Governor Jerwin to get this award. And congratulations for bagging 1 gold during the university days. And just a little trivia, the nursing program is the champion, the defending champion of the university days.
Congratulations, Gov.
Congratulations,
And
Gov.
the whole program.
Congratulations. And this time, thank you so much, Gov. This time, before we end our program, we'll be giving out again prizes. So what ang gagawin natin this afternoon is we will be playing random songs. And if you know how to dance the song, all you need to do is go here in front and show us your dance moves. And again, you will be winning a lanyard and a load. This time, easy na kaya mechanic. So we'd like to encourage as well the officers na tabangan og pamili kung kinsa man ang mga kabaloog sayaw sa inyo mga
encourage
mga freshies. And of course, again, we'd like to invite everyone that will be having auditions for Urian hosts. So if you want to host university events, we'll be posting the details soon. All right, this time, let's play our first song.
Alin na, dapat dili maulaw.
All right, let's cut the music. Ayan. If you know how to dance the song, come here in front again. We are encouraging the freshies. Mga freshies or mga freshmen. Again, you'll be receiving a lanyard and a load.
Tabagi ko, encourage.
Og 1 gold from RD Pawn Shop.
Wow.
Dili na sa UDs. Abusar na. Again, if you know how to dance the song, sige, let's play the song again.
Ay, ayan. Namira na si Koan, Krista.
Sige, simulan na natin, ha?
Hala.
Okay. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ayan.
Lamig outfit.
Hashtag aesthetic.
Lahira ka ng
Diba?
ESP. Aesthetic.
You have You have from August 15 to September 14 to flex your aesthetic fashion.
Yes.
And on the 15th will be the wearing of school uniform. What's your name and your program?
Sandri Magalona Sipico, Arts and Science Department.
Arts and Sciences program. What's your course?
ABLs.
English
Language.
language. Ayan. Sige, if you know this song in 3, 2, 1, play. Chorus, chorus.
Sayawan po daw.
Be, Sayaw Arts and Sciences program. I-play sa...
Play outro daw.
Chorus, papunta na tayo sa exciting part.
Ano nagito dito?
Hey! Be, once again, Arts and Sciences program. Play.
Tindog. Uy. Ay.
Sabay-sabay! Spaghetti pababa, pababa.
Hey!
Spaghetti pataas, pataas na pataas. Spaghetti
Alright, congratulations. Thank you so much. This time, let's play our next song.
Thank you so much. Next song. Raisa May.
Alright, before that, what's your name and your program?
From nursing.
Sa daw.
What's your name?
Princess Skirt.
Princess from the nursing program. This time, play.
Raisa May. Sabay.
Alright, congratulations. This time, let's play another song. Play.
Come here. Dali.
Who knows the song?
Mulat ng mata, paggising sa umaga. Unat ng kamay, bumangon na sa kama. Kung inaantok pa.
Alright, tell us your name and your program.
I'm Aubrey from Accountancy Program.
Aubrey from Accountancy program. This time, show us your dance moves.
1 plus 1
Lah.
equals 2.
Wow.
Oh.
Sa.
Plus 2
Ay.
equals 8. Doblehin ang 8, tayo'y mag-8-8. 8-8.
Oy, pak. Tak. Sa.
Na mag-8-8.
Alright, thank you so much. And congratulations. This time, let's play our last song. Play.
Dito na po. Nanadriya per me. Nursing, accountancy, SP.
Let's have 4 people to dance this song. Sige,
Yes.
this time.
Come here, come here. Ali.
Again, if you know how to dance, this, ahuma na, dili na pwede ha.
Magrupo mo.
Wait lang. Be, huma naman si Kuan.
Girl.
Si friend. Ayaw na si friend.
Saan ang girlfriends?
Be, we need one.
Isa. Za.
Nice, si Jeff. Sige. Sige, ani na lang, 1 representative per program.
Correct.
Let's have it this way, 1 representative per program.
May kulang.
Sige. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 programs naman eh. Sige. Accountancy. Si Jeff. Engineering. Accountancy, pamili kinsa sa inyo. Not unless Father Michael will give out prizes.
Bitaw.
Will add more prizes.
McKenna,
Si Sir
man.
Jeff from NS... Oh, sige. Balik, dear.
Balik.
Sige. Ali. Because
Sir Jeff
our
na
prizes
bahala.
for this round, si Sir Jeff from the NSTP ang maghatag sa atong prizes.
1,
All right,
2, 3, 4.
before we head on with our last song, let's interview them first, their name and their programs. Andre?
Hello, pangalan og...
Wait lang!
Ano man?
Sige.
Sige na lang. Pangalan og program.
I am Jewel Rose Garcia from Business Administration Program!
Wow!
Next!
Hi, I'm Rihanna from Nursing Program.
From Nursing Program. Next!
I'm Shaira Ansirasinal from Teacher Education Program.
TEP!
I'm
Next!
Maria Faye Perez from Teacher Education Program.
TEP ulit!
Mickey De Leon from Computer Studies Program.
CSP!
I'm Christine from Teachers Education Program.
TEP! Palaban!
I'm Joy Cubillas from ASP.
Arts and Sciences!
My name is Justina Kizia Bilaigo from Accountancy Program.
All right.
My name is Cathy De Belandros from Engineering Department.
Muhammad Sultan from Criminology Program!
And?
Jelvin Gulay from Accountancy Program.
Okay. So, eto ang gagawin natin since there are programs nga tagduha, tagtulo. If we call your program, ang katong mga taga-program will go in front and dance the song. Okay? Alright, this time, let's have the Accountancy Program! Play! Alright, this time, let's have... Ay, alam na alam. This time, let's have the Arts and Sciences Program! Kore isa day. Or what if ubanan ka sa governor?
Ubanan na governor.
Can we request the program governors to be here? Can we have the program governors to be here in front?
Correct.
Ubanan nato ang ato mga freshies.
Gov.
Oo.
Alin natin?
Sige. Let's have the program governors na sabayan ilang freshies.
Gov.
Governors ha, governors.
Governors.
Oo. And wear your mask ha while dancing.
Ama governor si Jeff.
Oo. So we have from the arts,
Ang debutant.
TEP,
Nawala.
BAP, nursing. Si Jerwin dapat mo sayaw. Oo. Sige na. Actually, dapat ang mga governors are role models to our freshies.
Dapat sila.
Diba? Kay dili nato sila ma-push to participate on classes or events if kita mismo does not participate. Oo, AP.
Ubalik ng AP.
Governor ng AP.
Yes.
Si Jeff Governor. Wala.
Naato kayo nakita
Vice
ko.
Gov.
Haman siya. Niuli.
Sige,
Si Vice na lang.
any officer from
Ay,
say Jeff.
O ikaw na lang. Kay kasayawon ka, kabalo ko.
Engineering. Wala engineering?
Engineering.
Sige na,
Or
engineering.
any officer.
Oo. Kompleto na. Alright, this time pabalikin
Wala pa sa
natin.
ETP.
Engineering.
Wala siya kauban. Ubanin ninyo eh. Nato yung officer dira kaila ko, dancer.
Wala. Uy, unya na ang practice, uy.
Na-practice.
Sige. This time, let's have, once again, from the accountancy
Accountancy
program
program.
with the governor. Play. Alright, this time let's have from the accountancy ay Arts and Sciences program.
Wala, kumpi naman ni si Vince.
Alright, thank you so much. This time from the Business Administration program. Wow, grabe si Govoy.
Sabot gid sila.
Alright, this time, let's give it up for the Computer Studies program. Wait lang. Wait lang. Kani si Governor Soriano, ako ng estudyante. What if charap-charap atong i-music? Computer Studies program lang ang makakagawa. Sige. This time, let's give it up for the Blazing Firefox of the Computer Studies program.
Raisa May. Very Raisa May.
Wow! Governor na po si Raisa May. Ayan, thank you so much. This time, let's have the Criminal Justice Education Program.
Ala, back. Hi. I love the energy.
Woo!
Perfect. Da.
This time, give it up for the Engineering and Technology Program.
Dancer ni sila ba? Da. Hala, alisa sila.
This time, let's
Nice
have
one.
the Nursing Program.
Laban
Si
Gov.
Proud Instructor.
Pagsulay na Gov.
Thank you so much, Nursing Program. And last but not the least, the Teacher Education Program.
La. Hera Jod.
Alright, this time, pasayaway naman natin lahat ng mga programs as a grand showdown. Once again, let's give it up for the 8 programs of FSUU. Play!
Play. Music.
Gihangak pa ang computer.
Naghang.
Ano.
Kantahin na lang
Para
sa-
walay copyright. Ako na lang.
Goes. Saman, char lang. Oh, na-pressure na siya.
Via LMS na lang daw. Ayan, let's give them a big round of applause!
Ayan. Wala. Pak. Da.
Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you so
Palapakan natin sila. Thank you so much to the governors as well. Again, sa mga governors, just identify those people kay si Sir Jeff ang maghatag sa prize. Thank you so much. And of course, this time, to formally give us his message, As a closing remarks, let's give it up for the Executive President of the Supreme Student Government, Honorable Mark Miomio. Let's give him a big, big round of applause.
So, maayong hapon, Orians! So, on behalf of the Supreme Student Government Executive Council, I would like to take this opportunity to thank to everyone who made this event face-to-face and virtual orientation 2022 with the theme, Embracing the Future with Resilience and Hope. So I would like also to thank to our University President, Reverend Father John Christian Yu Young, our Vice President for Academic Affairs and Research, Reverend Randy Jasper Udshige, our very supportive Vice President for Administrative and Student Affairs, Engineer Zinaida D. Azura, to our Director of Student and Alumni Affairs, Reverend Father James Michael M. Abellanosa, to our Director of the Medical Dental Clinic, Dr. Anna Marie J. Gamos, to our sponsors, Smart Communication Incorporated, thank you so much, and also to the technical team headed by Suzette Vinyas and Sir Freddy Conde, and also to the FSU Dance Company, headed by Laika Kahukom, to our Voices of Light Chorale, headed by Jane Francis Argawanon, our ever-dynamic Master Advisor of the Supreme Student Government Executive Council, Ms. Hannah Ruth Bungot, and to all the staffs, deans, faculties, and Orients, especially to the passionate and dedicated SSG officers, thank you. Today marks a new and wonderful beginnings, considering a full online course for the last 2 years. We are glad that we can now hold such events in face-to-face setting with a strict implementation of health protocols. As we gradually switch to a hybrid modality in this school year, we wish you good luck and God bless in pursuing your dreams. We may have different goals in life, but always remember to embody the Orient core values, which are the unity, religiosity, integrity, altruism, and nationalism for us to get through the challenges we face. May we function as an Orient responsible enough to care for others, to help our fellow Orients, and be respectful. With your full participation in every event we conduct, we will assure you that this will be a remarkable year. This is going to be fun and exciting year as we store a lot of activities to all of you. May we strengthen our resilience and hope by keeping the fire burning to strive for our dreams in life. So I am Mark Anthony A. Miumio, your FSUU SSG Executive Council President, encouraging you all to always abante Orients. Luciat lux vestra nunc et semper. Let your light shine now and forever. Thank you.
All right, so thank you so much, Pres Mark Miomio. Congratulations for the successful Orientation.
Thank you as well for inviting us. And again, thank you so much to all the freshies, the transferees. Thank you so much for attending our Orientation 2022. To all our live viewers, thank you so much.
Yes.
And shout out to all my students. I'm so excited to see you.
And shout out, alright, shout out ko sa akong program, ASP. Hello, finally, I am able to see you.
Ayan, I hope you had fun. See you on our classes. Diba? Face-to-face and online classes.
And
Thank you so much.
Dili sa manguli. Kay, doon ka na tag-uli. Kaya nanindog naman mo tanan.
And by the way, thank you so much to Strategic Communications Office headed by Ma'am Suzette. Thank you so much. And again, this has been a great afternoon. Thank you so much for attending the Orientation 2022. This has been your host.
I'm Andre Francibayan.
And I'm Renil Aliman. And this has been #Orientation 2022.
Is to serve